Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam.
So for those of you that are still talking, I hope we're not making too much sound up here for you. Yeah. Yeah, the service started when that music started, guys, you know. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Hey, we're smaller tonight, you know. This is one of those nights on Shabbat Shuva where it's like, I expect like, oh, we've been Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur is coming, we should be packed, you know, but we'll be in shul for a few more hours, we don't need to be here. So welcome to BTS Shabbat. Rabbi Mark and Harriet are taking a well-deserved weekend off. We're glad you're all here. We'll be welcoming newcomers tonight. For those of you that are watching on the live stream, this is about recovery and celebration, and we're glad you're watching us. And I hope you can join in with us as we daven together a little bit, sing a lot of songs, and then talk about recovery and celebration. So let me start with one of the most important things. Somebody lost a hotel card. Nice hotel. You might need it tonight. David, it's not yours. So I'm going to give this to, is it yours, Larry? If I would have been smart, I would have auctioned it off. So listen, this Shabbat is called Shabbat Shuva. And it refers to the Shabbat that occurs during the 10 days of repentance that we're in right now, the Aseret Yemei Shuva, between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Only one Shabbat can occur during these dates. And this Shabbat, Shabbat Shuva, is named after the first word of the Haftarah. Haftarah is typically read in a traditional shul on Saturday morning. And the word Shuva literally means return. It's perhaps a play on the word teshuva, but it's not to be confused with that word, which means repentance. This word shuva means return. It's a command. In the old days, and maybe still in some congregations today that are a little more, I use the word traditional, it was customary in almost all Jewish communities for the rabbi of the city or the congregation to expound on teshuva on the Shabbat and to emphasize the severity of the transgressions that we all have made so that the people turn their hearts toward repentance and fill the shul up on Yom Kippur. Well, there's a rationale to that. If we say what we've done and we hear what we've done, we should go, oh my God, I need to make teshuva. Here are some words from the Haftorah in Hosea chapter 14. First, there comes a warning. The prophet writes, Shuvu Yisrael ad Adonai Elohecha. Return, O Israel, to Adonai your God. See? Return, O Israel, to Adonai your God, for you have stumbled because of your iniquity. Take with you words and return to Adonai. Say to him, say to Adonai, take away all of our iniquity, except that which is good, and we will render the fruit of our lips. Assyria won't save us. We will not ride upon horses, and we will say no more, O God, about the work of our hands. Then in the Torah portion, there is an assurance of forgiveness. And the Torah portion, and the Haftorah says, I will heal their faithlessness. I will love them freely. For my anger has turned from them. I will be as the dew to Israel. He shall blossom as the lily, and she shall strike root as the poplar. Her shoots shall spread out. Her beauty shall be like the olive, and her fragrance like Lebanon. They shall return and dwell beneath my shadow. They shall flourish as a garden. They shall blossom as the vine. Their fragrance shall be like the wine of Lebanon. Whoever is wise, let him understand these things. Whoever is discerning, know them. For the ways of Adonai are right, and the upright walk in them, but transgressors stumble in them. This is the message of the prophet to us. Make teshuva, turn back, and there is forgiveness waiting for you. Rabbi Nachman teaches us in his Likutei Moharan that one must be constantly involved in teshuva. For even at the time that a person is saying, I have sinned, I have transgressed, I have done wrong, Rabbi Nachman says it is impossible for that person to say it without some degree of falsity, without some degree of falsehood. So Rabbi Nachman says a person should actually do teshuva for their previous teshuva. Namely, when they said, I have sinned, I have transgressed, I have done wrong. See, Rabbi Nachman goes on to teach that through teshuva, our conception of God changes. And therefore, we should go back and do teshuva again for the previous teshuva we made, because now we have a greater understanding of what teshuva is, and as well, what God is. There's another return that we are all too aware of at this time. There are many people who are going to be returning to their homes following the damage that's going to be being caused by Hurricane Florence. I mean, at the last one I was reading, there were 5 dead, 40 inches of rain in some places. There's flooding, over 700,000 people without power. They're estimating $3 to $5 billion of damage. And what's it going to be like for them to return? What's it going to be like for them to go back home? A storm leaving a path of devastation and turning lives upside down. Many people virtually having to start anew. This is the same for many of us in recovery when we make return from our lives of addiction. We see the devastation that we have caused, and we need to start again. Every AA has found that he can make a little headway in this new adventure of living until he first backtracks and really makes an accurate and unsparing survey of the human wreckage he has left in his wake, it says in step 8. Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, known as the Alter Rebbe, in one of his discourses said that Teshuvah is for sinners. But in truth, even the perfectly righteous have to make Teshuvah. That is to return to the root source of your soul. Teshuvah is the soul's capacity to return to its original state, to its pristine core, to the essence of who we are and who we are meant to be. That's what Teshuvah is about. And that's why this place should be packed tonight. We should be looking at that part of us that needs to return, that wants to return to who we're really supposed to be. Shlomo Karlovac wrote a song called Return Again. Max, if you can put it up on the board. Or Aaron, you're doing it. You can put it up on the board for us. I've asked the band to help us. If you don't know this song, you'll hear it again coming up in a couple days. And let's Rachel and I sing this song for you, then we'll ask you to join us, okay?
Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul.
It's an easy melody. Now join us along. Make it your opening prayer. Make it the song for this Shabbat. Return to who you're supposed to be. Join us now.
Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are, born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul.
So let's work on our return this Shabbat Shuvah. Thank you, Rachel. So it's a perfect thing for us. Nigun is next. It's a song of the soul, a song without words. So let's join in this opening nigun that we always do, and let's bring Shabbos in even more.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lie, 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 children.
All in the back rows now. In case you hadn't noticed, Rabbi Mark's not here. It's a different energy. I apologize to all of you that I'm a little quieter. And that's okay. It's all right. And it's Rabbi Mark loves to shake hands. I love to sing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm shaking all of your hands right now, and we can all sing together. I like that. We're doing Shalom Aleichem, right? Shalom Aleichem on page 7. Let's join Rachel and the band.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharim, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Mimelech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bolchem leShalom, Malachei Yashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Mimelech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachei, Shalom, Malachei, Elyon. Mimelech, Mimelech, Malachei, Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeichem leShalom, Malachei, Shalom, Malachei, Elyon. Mimelech, Mimelech, Malachei, Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Watching on the live stream. So I hope you guys are enjoying it out there, and that we're doing good, Rabbi, okay? Trying to do you good. So anyway, we do Yedid Nefesh next, right? It's a song about the soul. And so it's a time for us really, as we get ready to welcome in the Shabbos Queen, is that we really look to that Yedid, that beloved of our soul. This is all about opening up our hearts and our souls to receive Shabbos. Right? It's not about doing Shabbos, it's about receiving Shabbos. So let's open up our hearts and sing this song to the deepest place in our hearts and join Rachel and the band. We're on page 19 with Yedid Nefesh.
1, 2, 3. Yedid Nefesh Rahman, Yedid Nefesh Rahman, Shochav Decha ברחמן ידיד נפשיו הרחמן בשוק עבדך אל רצונך בשוק עבדך יא לילה לילה אל רצונך.
This is the time where we do Sadaqa in the service, right? Sadaqa is about a righteous act, right? It's something that, when we can't always do it ourselves, we give money so that we can actually empower other people to do righteous acts for us. Certainly here at BTS Shuva, one of the things that our Sadaqa money on Friday nights does for us is allow the residents to have fun and do some extra things here in the house and to support our programs here. So if I could ask Mamie to come up, Asher M, Amy P, Ario, and Sam W. If you can hand them the Sadaqa boxes, head over this way, you guys. Mamie, Asher, Amy, Ari, and Sam. So it's an interesting thing on Shabbat Teshuvah, be thinking about Sadaqa. Because what are the things, where have we let down ourselves over the past year and not acted righteously? Where have we not given where we could have given? Those are the things, to even consider, not for this moment, but for this coming year. What do you need to do to actually turn around that part of you that wants to live in righteousness and do righteous things? It's also the time here that we do Teshuvah. And as Rabbi says every week, at BTS Shuva, we do gratitude and Teshuvah out loud. And so I'm going to ask Tori S. to come up. Where are you, Tori? Tori! Right, and Tori's going to bring the microphone around for those of you that want to do gratitude or do Teshuvah. And here you are, Tori. Thank you so much.
No gratitude?
Hello, I'm Jeremiah, grateful resident and member of this community. I just want to say I'm grateful for this place. Tomorrow I'll have 4 months being here. And since before coming here, I waited 5 months to get here. And through that time, I was living on the streets, being crazy with myself. And I had the willing to come here. And I'm just so grateful for this place. This high holiday has been like upbringing. And I got to do my drosh, which was like really amazing too. And so I'm grateful for this place, for this community, and all my friends and family. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Larry. I'm a grateful member of this community, alum of this community.
Hi, Larry.
I spent 2016, virtually all of it here, wandering in the wilderness, and it was so nice to see some of my former comrades and even some of my caretakers, like Jeremy. It's been a long road back. I'm going to be moving back here from Cleveland sometime in the next 3 or 4 months. So hang in there, everybody who's here now. I mean, I put my whole life back together. I'm now involved in a project. I'm going to be setting up some treatment programs here in Los Angeles to help people get off opioids that are pain patients. And life is good. So and I'm very grateful for my time here, and for you, Michael, and everybody else.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm a very grateful member of this community and also a former alumni. Hi. I just want to give gratitude that I have a place to come, and I have a good place to call my home. And I grew up as a Catholic and Mexican, so I call myself a Juiceacan. So But also, I want to give gratitude for my Auntie Mary. She's just came in from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And she also volunteers at a Jewish center back at her home. And so these are the Belgian queens right here. And I'm just glad that I was able to clean the house enough for her to come. But I just really want to say also to the residents, just little by little, be willing, give it a try. And thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm a grateful resident and a grateful member of this community. I wanted to be grateful on so many fronts. Number one, I have 11 months clean. So, thank goodness for this place and for the people that I really count on. Secondly, I was very happy that I was able to spend Rosh Hashanah evenings for dinner with my family. So it was nice to be outside the house and be with my family, cousins, aunts that are close by but haven't come to visit me, but they let me come to see them for dinner. So that was nice to do that. And I just want to say I'm very grateful. I already mentioned it to Rachel. The songs for the services on Monday and Tuesday just really knocked me over, because the songs that you bring in and the way that it just melts inside of you it's amazing. And I just can't seem to get the words out of my head. And it's you, it's Laura, it's Nate. You know, it's something I just really look forward to listening to. And even if I'm just singing to myself, it's just uplifting for me. So I'm just very grateful for that. And I'm happy to be another day clean. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Carol, and I'm a very grateful parent of a member of this community.
Hi, Carol.
I never knew about BTS Shabbat till a year ago. I hope I can get this out. Grateful is, I can't even express how grateful I am. And for saving my daughter's life and all these people, and also just for the families and loved ones, my life, and my soul, and my daughter's. And thank you so much. These people are courageous, and the people that put this together are just amazing. So grateful seems to be the theme, and I feel it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nancy, and I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm always grateful for this place, but I'm actually grateful that we're 3 weeks away from the Purse Project, and we've gotten some fabulous donations. The donation bins are now out front. I have to do my little plug, sorry. The donation bins are now out front. We are taking purses, handbags, backpacks, totes, as well as wet wipes, waters, snacks, any kind of personal care item. What we do is a big project for the homeless. Last year we packed 600 purses, totes, and backpacks. We took them out all throughout this neighborhood, as well as out to Skid Row, as well as just carrying them in our cars. We have gotten some cash donations so far this year, so I am grateful. We're at about a third of where we were last year, so we could definitely use more of those as well. And just so everyone can put it on their calendar, October 7th, we will be packing the purses, and everyone is invited to help. It doesn't take long, it's fun, and if you want to, you can take the purses, some with you, and give them out to any of the homeless that you can go find some, you could give them out as you drive around. But it's a great project. We love doing it. It's our third year. And we'd love to get another 600 purses this year. So if you can help, that'd be great.
Hi, my name is Jack. I'm an extremely grateful resident of this community. You know, I'm coming up on 90 days clean this week. And, you know, 90 days ago, I had woken up on a hospital bed after an overdose of Xanax and opiates, and I could not tell you what my future looked like or what it even had in store for me. And my mom came through this place 10 years ago, and it made such a change in her life that, you know, we finally have a relationship again, and I didn't think that was ever possible. And, you know, I didn't want to come to rehab. I'm only 20 years old. Getting clean seemed like the scariest thing that's ever, you know, been a part of my life. And, you know, coming in here and these last 35 days have been such an amazing experience. The people I've gotten to know, the brothers I made in this program, the amazing people I've met, Rabbi Michael, I'm really grateful that you're here and you've taught me a lot in a short amount of time. And, you know, I just have another chance at life. I can finally see my future again. And, like, I already feel indebted to this community. And thank you guys.
Hi, everyone. Good Shabbos. I'm David, a grateful member of this community.
Hi, David.
I got to tell you, I've been coming here for 8 years, and I found the services around Rosh Hashanah transcendent and overwhelming in so many ways. And I was thinking about why it was that way. And what I realized was that it was because of the connection that I've made here over the years. And just being here in the presence of the band and the music and Rachel and listening to everybody was just incredible. You were fantastic, Mikhail, and deep. And having it here just made it so much more personal and familiar and intimate. I mean, so that was a huge piece. But I think the bigger piece for me, too, is that I've been able to involve myself here in so many people's lives in such an intimate way. As a psychiatrist, as many of you know, I volunteer. I give a day a week here. I help supervise the UCLA residents and fellows who come through here. So it's just overwhelming to be in such a community. I mean, I'm an alcoholic and an addict in recovery. I'm a Jew, obviously. And I find that this place touches me, and I'm connected to it on so many levels. And somehow it just all came together on you know, this past Rosh Hashanah. It was just extraordinary. So I was mentioning this to Harriet the other day, and she says, "Just wait till Yom Kippur." So I'm just so grateful to be here, so grateful to be a part of this with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, David, for your share, and for all of you who shared your gratitude. I rarely make a gratitude moment here, but I do want to say Rosh Hashanah was amazing for me, and I'm grateful to Rabbi Mark and to Harriet for having the vision to create a place like this, to make a place where we all can be, for people like me to work in recovery and to be in recovery is a unique thing, that I get to stay in recovery because I'm here working in recovery, and have a community like this to be a part of, and to have faces like those sitting back there, new faces, old faces, that we can share Judaism, sobriety, Shabbos together. So I'm grateful. Again, Rabbi and Harriet, if you're watching, I am absolutely grateful to you for all the things that you do for us, for the opportunities you give us. And so let's move on with the service, and let's hear the original Elohai Nitzor by Rachel, Laura, and the band.
I have felt the fear of uncertainty, and my my soul responds, it's heavy. Responds to those who curse me. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's real. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's true, only what's real. Let my God be like a medicine for my soul that has a sickness. Teach me love for me and others. Give me strength, give me forgiveness. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's real. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's true, only what's real, only what's real. Let my follow your commandments, set me free from this abyss. Free my heart with joy and gladness. Lead me to your holiness. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's real. I ask my God to guard my tongue from evil. To speak no lies and no deceit, only what's true, only what's real. To those who curse me, may my soul be unresponsive. Let it be like dust to all. Please God, don't let me fall. Let it be like dust to all. Please God, don't let me fall.
Is that one all yours? Did you write that?
I wrote the music, and a friend of mine wrote the words.
It's a great song. I like that song. Thank you. So it's a time where we welcome new members into the community and also birthdays, recognize who they are. So can we have both new members who are coming to the community come up and join me up here, and birthdays come up over here. We have 2 birthdays tonight, 3 birthdays. We have 3 birthdays right here. Zach, will you give me a hand, please? Yeah. Over here. So, remember, we're on page 12 if you're following along. Because there's only 2 birthdays tonight, you guys have to help out extra tonight. I mean, 3 birthdays. I know there's 3. There you are. I knew you were here. I knew you were. Great. So we're going to begin on page 12, everybody. Here we go. Reading responsibly. May the door.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love,
Yeah, so welcome everybody. So we've got a lot of new members, great birthdays coming up tonight. So let's sing the next song. It's Mizmor Shir on page 24.
Mizmor Shir le'om haShabbat tov le'odot l'Adonai uzamer le'shimcha elyon uzamer le'shimcha elyon Mizmor Shir le'om haShabbat tov le'odot l'Adonai uzamer le'shimcha elyon uzamer le'shimcha elyon להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונה בלילות לעצור בלינה ולעלי היגיון בחינות
But some of you are lazy back there, don't want to stand up on that song. We're going to get it one of these days. It's going to just knock everybody when everybody stands up on that.
One day.
Yeah, I agree. So anyway, it's time when we welcome in the bride of Shabbat. And so this is Lechado D on page 26. It's the time where we say, oh yeah, this is about the beloved. This is about coming, my beloved, into not just this building, but into my heart, into my life. And so Beit Shuva, we stand and we face over this way, where we'll look to the outside to welcome in the Shabbos bride. And we join Rachel and the band for this. We're on page 26, we're on 3. Yeah, we got space up here tonight, too.
Ne
east, and we join Cantor as we bow and welcome into Shabbat.
Mo'i v'shalom ha'teret bana gam v'simcha v'tzola toch emunei am segula mo'ichala bo'ichala ay lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekavela lecha dodi likrat kala la 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 penei Shabbat nekavela lecha dodi likrat kala la 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 penei Shabbat
If I can have the birthdays come up to the candles now so we can do the candle blessings. Birthdays come up to the candles, please. So let us settle back down now. It's always an amazing energy to bring up. And now we come to a real reflective moment where the lighting of the candles marks Shabbat for us. So we join Cantor Rachel in the candle blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, guys. There's something beautiful about the candles when you really stop and say, Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. It's not those 6 days we left behind dealing with the treachery and the drudgery of work and traffic. We get to be in Shabbos for a while. So the next song that the band is singing, Rachel on the piano, yeah, Shir HaMa'alot, a song of ascent. So let's listen to Rachel as she sings for us. Yeah.
Shir HaMa'alot Esainai El He'arin Me'ain Yavo Ezri Me'im Hashem Oseh Shamayim Va'aretz Hagitein Lamot Raglecha Al Yitein Shomrecha Hine lo yanom Elo Yishan Shomer Yisrael Hashem Shomrecha Hashem Zilcha Al Yad Yeminecha Yomam Hashemesh Lo Yakeka נפשך, השם נשמע צאתך ובואך, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם.
It's after moments like that where you go like, really, do I want to talk? No, I just want to hear some more lovely, beautiful music that the band is putting together. Rachel, Laura, all of you over there. The music tonight is outstanding. Outstanding. I will say this also, we are so fortunate to have these talented people up here week after week after week after week. We are blessed. We are blessed. This week's Torah portion is called Vayelech, and it is the parasha that contains the smallest amount of verses in the Torah. There's only 30 verses. And depending on the Hebrew or the lunar calendar, whatever you want to call it, this parasha sometimes combines with last week's parasha, Nitzavim. But no matter, it is this parasha that usually coincides with Shabbat Shuva. This Shabbat, the Shabbat that occurs between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. In this parasha, the writer of the Torah recounts the events of Moses' last days of his earthly life. Moses says, I am 120 years old, and I can no longer go out and come back in. He transfers the leadership to Joshua in this Torah portion and writes, or at least concludes writing, the Torah in a scroll, which he gives to the Levites for safekeeping in the Ark of the Covenant. In this parasha, Moses, in his final words to the children of Israel, both before he dies and before the children of Israel cross over into the Promised Land, he minces no words regarding the fate of the Jewish people and the future story that is to come. He states that the people of Israel will turn away from the covenant and will follow after other gods. He says, for I know that after my death, you will certainly corrupt yourselves, and you will turn aside from the way that I have commanded you, and bad will happen to you in the days when you do that which is bad in the eyes of Adonai. But let's not get mad at Moses or God for telling it like it is. Page 62 in the Big Book says, so our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. In spite of the dangers that we face, in spite of the fears that we have, in spite of the unknown or unknowns of our lives, in spite of the consequence of disaster and exile being laid out in front of us, 2 times the Torah portion tells us here, it says, Chizchu ve'emtzu al tir'u. It says, be strong and be of good courage. Do not be afraid. And he says also, do not be startled at them. For Adonai, your God, is the one that is walking with you. He will not fail you. He will not forsake you. These are perfect words to hear before Yom Kippur. They remind us of God walking with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Don't be afraid. I'm right here with you. Fear is a big part of what drives addictive behavior. And it's also one of the biggest obstacles to meaningful recovery and long-term independence. Fear is a big part of addiction, and whether you realize it or not, fear is also a big part of your healing, recovering, and long-term independence. Once you are clean and sober, you will likely experience a variety of fears. Briefly in some cases, more pronounced in others. Some rational, and others not so much. Initially, there's a fear that people will find out about your addiction and view you differently. There's a fear that you're too late to mend your relationships. The fear that you are not employable. The fear that you are going to isolate and never have any fun again because you're not supposed to frequent certain kinds of restaurants, bars, parties, or hang out with the people who do. The fear of old habits, thought patterns, emotions, people, places, beliefs, temptations getting the best of you. The fear of letting those who believed in you that you let down. The fear that those who did not believe in you might be right. The fear that your best efforts won't be good enough. The fear that relapsing and having to start over again may be part of your story. Remember, fear lives in the future, not in the present. The process of creating fear's chemical reaction in the brain usually begins unconsciously by just anticipating a scary, unpleasant, or stressful circumstance. Fear is always about something that might or could happen, but hasn't yet. So as long as your focus remains on the present, you should not have fear. Fear is just an emotion or a feeling. It has no power outside of that which you give to it, out of that which you assign to it. Fear is always about loss, loss of life, love, friendship, loss of face, respect, reputation, wealth, and so on. The fear of losing the source of your attachment is directly proportionate to the intensity of the attachment you have to it. Remember that your value and validation as a person should never be dependent on exterior sources or circumstances. Fear is only present when there is desire. Fear arises when there is a conflict between what you want, need, or love and what might happen as a result of that want, need, or love going unfulfilled. Be strong and of good courage. Don't be afraid of them, for it is Adonai your God who is going with you. He will not fail you, and he will not forsake you. This is higher power stuff. This is the strongest stuff that we can hold on to, especially in recovery, or not especially in recovery. It's for all of us. Steps 1, 2, and 3 are about wrestling with this, and those of us that have tried to do it by ourselves, and now is the need to turn it over to our God, as opposed to the God sitting next to you, Ari. You know what I'm talking about? This is for you as much as for anything else. Where is your higher power? Are you afraid to change how you are and do it differently? Or are you willing to take the risk and be fully in recovery? Let's turn to Rabbi Nachman again like we did early on. He writes, Kol ha'olam kulo geser tsar ma'od, v'ha'ikar lo lefachet klal. The whole world is a narrow bridge. But the main point, the ikar, is to not be afraid. The main point is to not be afraid, not to turn back to your old actions, not to turn back to your old ways, not to turn back to your old friends, because that didn't work for us. Let's make a choice and do it differently this time. Do not be afraid to risk giving up the old ways and try a new way. This is the time where we say, what teshuvah do I need to still make? Yom Kippur is coming. It's just days away. And it's on this day the prophet says, Shuvu, Shuvu Yisrael. Turn right now, Israel. Make a choice. Make a choice to turn and do it differently. And quit doing it your old ways. And let's bring on a new year of teshuvah, a new year where we can change ourselves and change the world. And let's say Amen. Shabbat Shalom. So let's stand for the Barchu on page 29.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
And this is time on page 33 where we stay in this moment and we join together in the words of the Shema, where we realize not just the oneness of God, but the oneness of everything. And so let's close our eyes and cover our eyes and join together with Cantor in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Page 51, Oseh Shalom. Let's raise the roof, okay? Here we go.
Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'achol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'achol Yisrael. Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'momam, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'achol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'achol Yisrael.
Fell off like you couldn't be found, like a million times a week, just holding you down. I'm trying to get up and move on and get back home. Feel like a tourist in the streets with the path unknown. Ask for directions in the language that's spoken in a million tiny pieces, but you're still not broken. Sit back and take a chance to finally listen, to find your place in the world is the greatest mission. Trinity in the silence and the joy is too loud. To truly understand that my life will be balanced, I gotta suit up and show up, cause time does fly. Participate up in my life, pass me by. So when you feel the weak, you gotta stay strong. I guess the message of the song is that you gotta hold on. I said, when you feel the weak, you gotta hold on. I guess the message of the song is
Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'achol Yisrael. Yaseh
father now. He's got to go back over there where it's important. So this is a time where we get quiet because it's a time where we remember those who have passed away, those who are observing yard sites, and those who are in their year of mourning, and those whose names are hard on our hearts right now. So observing yard sites, Zeli Capon, Alan Malamud, Abe Breslow, Philip Poretsky, Norman Applebaum, Henry Steinbaum, Edward Levenstein, Bruce Mullen, Harry Miller, Sandy Scharf, Ruth Freed, Paul Pascal, Dee Dee Dunn, Bertrand Werner, Anna Heater, Daniel Glickman, Martin Hellman, Charlotte Greenberg. And those observing the year of mourning, Donna Bartzion, Meredith Baskin, Amber Belsky, Jennifer Berger, Nate Chittick, Bobby Dorn, Sylvia Feldman, Jordan Feldstein, Adam Fox, Scott Harrison, Barbara Hare, Yale Hare, Dwight Keyes, Rachel Machbitz, Melvin Malat, Chuck Maltz, Hyman Miller, Brett Nadler, Isaiah Negretti, David Resnick, Gladys Shapiro, Erwin Shapiro, Ruth Shapiro, Emma Steinberg, Michael Cielski, Phyllis Tell, Lester Trackman, Hannah Wilson, Jamie Zabludowski. I ask all of you to stand who are observing yard sites or remembering somebody today, and offer their names as I come around. May Holland Phillips.
Amber Belsky.
For these names that we mentioned, the names we hold in our hearts and the names we don't know to mention, we join together in the words of the Mourner's Kaddish on page 67. Remember, during this time period, we add an extra Le'ula Ela. Yikadal v'yikadash Shemei Rabbah, V'amad yivrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, V'chayichon v'yomeichon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. Bagalav Izman Kariv Imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach L'Olam U'Lemeol Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal. Shmei D'Kudsha B'richu. Le'ela u'le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechamata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Ravamin Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Osei Shalom V'lomah Hu Ya'asei Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. May the Holy One, who is all comfort and all peace, comfort those of us who remain here and still mourn, and let us say Amen. You may be seated. It's time for birthdays now. So birthdays come forward. Here up with Rachel.
O Lord, you saved me from the peril, kept me alive. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hagonel l'chayavim tovot shemigel kol tov. Praised art thou, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving, and who has dealt graciously with me.
All right, let's sing happy birthday to everybody. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober. So we've got 3 birthdays tonight. 3 birthdays. Happy birthday to all of you. Jamie, why don't we have you talk first?
Jamie, grateful member of this community. So I have to thank Rabbi and Harriet, even though they aren't here. They're kind of always present, I think. My parents, my mom, who, I mean, I put her through like a rough one, and I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much. Bob, you're like my guardian angel. You guys, there isn't a word big enough to describe how thankful and how much I love you guys. My friends, Ryan, Sarah, Hannah, Jules, all you guys, but like, you guys have been there for me. I hope that I've been close to as good of a friend to you guys as you have been to me. I love you so much. Kiki, my sponsor, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All the staff that I work with, I love you guys. I'm like every day, I'm so thankful that I get to work here and work with you guys, the residents. Like, honestly, I love all of you guys so much. Even the people that I don't know that well, the people that I've known a long time and been through the house with. You guys have helped me so much. Every day I have an opportunity for more like spiritual growth. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, congrats, Jamie. That's awesome. Chris, let's do you next. Chris K for 2 years of sobriety.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I am a grateful member of this community. I also like to take lots of other people's medications. It makes me happy. I know what you guys are thinking. How can someone that handsome ever use drugs? This is true. All of that stuff is true. But I think it's more important to focus on my more subtle qualities like humility. And you know, that's how I made it here. You know, for many years, I thought that I deserved everything that I got. And until I got what I deserved. You know, I am, you know, I'm in awe of being able to like share this experience with all of you. Many times I hear people say that, you know, other people's story doesn't parallel theirs. And to me, this is fallacious. Like, circumstances may not be the same, and but what are our feelings? And I think that everyone in this room, addict or behavioral problem, whatever you have, like we all share the same feelings. And you know, it takes no spirituality to see how you're different than other people. It's the easiest thing in the world, mainly because you are different than everyone else. Rabbi Mikael says this, and you know, it's God. Uniqueness is God's gift to all of us and to the world. But more so, what the gift is being able to take those differences and connect with other people in those same lines. And it's not unity. Unity means we're all on the same wave. I think this is more of a harmony thing. Much like what you thought, he's not up here. Where Glenn at? He a hell of a magician. You know, they have all of these instruments up here. You know, the keyboard. Laura is fucking amazing with singing. But it's harmony. It's not unity. Like, these are all very different machines up here, and they're all very necessary for us to have this experience, and not in unity, but in harmony. So whenever I'm able to stop seeing the ways in which I'm different from you, I at least give myself an opportunity to find out how we're the same. And I get to learn, like, you know, this is humility. I can learn something from whether I fucking love you or I think you're the stupidest person I ever met in my life. My experience here has been that I can learn, if nothing else, about myself, which is invaluable. I have a counselor here. I have many problems with him. And I don't want to be too abrasive, but let's just say he doesn't like people who look like me. Okay, that's just we won't go any further than that. But you know what? It's really, like, it humbles me to know the length that this guy goes to help me get better. It's amazing how many 10-minute talks that I've had with Rabbi Mikael about these completely irrelevant questions, and his willingness as he's running to go meet someone for a spiritual or whatever cool stuff he does here, I don't know. And this helps me grow. Hey, what is wrong with you? Well, down somewhere. What's wrong with that nigga? Listen, for the people who just got here, for all those people who just got here today, like, this is the thing, like, BTS Shuva, Rabbi Mikael, Jeremy, any of these, like, none of these people can get you sober. From a book that I read, it looks like a Bible a little bit, it says that only God can help me get sober. And now, while that's true, this place can provide an excellent vehicle to reach God. And once you're willing to get into the car, sooner or later, you will arrive at said destination. And I thank all of you nice people for being here and listening to me babble.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for everything. Don't go away yet. Stay a little longer, okay? David W. for 12 years of sobriety.
My name is David Wiss, and I'm an alumni of BTS Shuva. And I got sober here 12 years ago. And thank you. Yeah. I realize I'm highly biased, but I do think BTS Shuva is the best treatment center in Los Angeles. I really do. I really do. I really do. I think a lot of the reason it was effective for me was because the Jewish melodies and harmonies definitely healed my soul. I sang in the choir when I was here. Also, the fact that it's a nonprofit, I think that's important. I want to thank all the donors. My parents came for Friday night Shabbos most Fridays when I was here as a resident 12 years ago. And it's so cool that they wanted to come out and join me tonight. Thank you guys for raising me twice. And I've got some really good friends that I've met along the way, other sober people that I walked this path with. I identify as recovered. I'm reintegrated back in the mainstream of life. I came in here with a lot of legal problems and mental health issues, and I can look the world in the eye today. I've been able to go back to school and get a couple different degrees and become a legitimate member of society. So my recovery feels very real. It's not dependent on a place or a person. I can take it with me when I travel the world to do the things that I do, and I got it pretty good today, and it's really because of BTS Shuva and some of the other spiritual modalities I've learned along the way, but it really did all start right here, so thank you.
So 12 years of sobriety, that's awesome, David. Everybody says I should get to know you, and I can see why. So we'll make sure we do that. All right, brother. So this is the time where we remember those who are sick and need our prayers of healing. Are you singing Misha Barak tonight? Are you singing Misha Barak? So let's mention the names of those who are in need of our prayers of healing. On page 55, Misha Barak are on the screen. Misha Barak.
Avotenu Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, Yevarech, v'Yirapeh et hacholim. Ena refanala, Ena refanala, Ena refanala, Ena refanala. שבירך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב שרה רבקה רחל ולאה הוא יברך וירפא את החורים.
Heal them now. Heal them now. It's been my honor to be up here today to lead services with Laura, Rachel, and the band. Thank you, everybody. Happy birthday to all the birthdays. Next week, I'm taking the Friday off, and Rabbi is going to be up here. And so I want to remind you, most important, I think, announcement is that Kol Nidre begins 7 o'clock on Tuesday night, and then 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning. So this is the time, so let's keep it quiet for a minute, please, okay? So I think it's such an important time for us to really be focused as a community to come together and to recall what we have done and to call where we've hit the mark and we've missed the mark so that we can bring this new year in together, not as individuals, but as community. Please don't throw the bread. Please don't throw the challah. Membership, Home for the Holidays, it's that time. If this is your first time here or you'd like to join Beit Shuva, please grab a membership packet at the merchandise table or speak to Jillian. Sukkot sing-along on Monday, September 24th. That's right, Sukkot's coming 4 days after Yom Kippur is over. Under the Beit Shuva Sukkah with live music played by residents and live learning offered by the rabbis. Rabbi Carey and Chaplain Adam are taking the lead on this. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. It was already mentioned, the Purse Project of the Sisterhood of Beit Shuva, October 7th, 11 a.m. Talk to anybody in the Sisterhood about that. Okay, perfect. Josh FR, where are you? Come on up. Fighting Hunger.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Just brief announcement, just a reminder. Some of you weren't here on Tuesday, so I just wanted to remind you, we have 3 bins just over by the door there. We're doing a food drive. So on behalf of Chaplain Adam Siegel, I just want to let everyone know if you have any cans, dry goods like pasta, rice, canned like beans, vegetables, etc. Yeah, please do what you can. If you have anything extra, we'd really appreciate it. I think we had like 950 pounds last year, so we're trying to get like 1,000 pounds this year. So we'd love to meet that goal. Thanks, guys. Shabbat Shalom.
So there are also bags that marked for Sova over on the merchandise table. If you want to take one home and fill it up, please do that. They're over there on the table. Coming up here, start the New Year's with adult learning. We are about education here. And what's really going to be fun is that all the rabbis are going to be teaching from the Jewish bookshelf. So we're starting on the Tuesdays in October, October 2nd, 7 o'clock in the boardroom. I'm going to lead a couple weeks. Then Rabbi Carey, then Iggy's going to do some Talmud, then Chaplain Adam, then Rabbi Mark. We're going to literally pull off the things off the Jewish bookshelf that we like and that we want to share with you and hopefully stimulate your learning for the fall. Pets at services, we understand and respect the love of animals, but we kindly ask that your animals stay at home during Shabbat services. We will graciously host all certified service animals only. Following the services, every week after service, we provide dinner for all of our guests. So after you're done eating, we kindly ask that you leave the place clean because we have to have the residents come in, set up for tomorrow morning. We have services tomorrow, and I'll also ask you when we're done tonight to kind of move on out so that people can get ready for dinner, and that'd be really a nice thing. Also important, there is a bereavement process group. It's the last one up there. It starts on the 3rd of October. It's correct up there. It's incorrect in the Shmata. That's the correct date. Darren Fawn, contact her. One of our counselors will be running that. And I think it's a really great thing we're doing. Jillian, are you here still? Jillian, do we need anything for sponsors? So we're good for sponsors. Thank you to everybody sponsoring tonight. Risa, Michael Lester, David Wiston, his parents, Deborah and Donald, Andy, Carol and Bob Rosenthal, Larry Peskin. Thank you for everybody sponsoring Shabbat tonight. And so if there's no other announcements, let's join Cantor in Kiddush, and let's stand for that. And then we'll just have a wonderful Shabbos together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
So find a challah near you, or touch the challah, touch somebody touching the challah, and let's join together in the motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi